This one. Great white shark. Like me. Hello everybody, it is LA Diecast and we've got a pile of cars today. This is from I guess we call it a box of cars that I got at a convention, and it is a total random box. When I bought it, it actually was mostly blind. I could look through the top few cars. But it was, I took my own advice. I got it at the tail end of a show. We usually wait till the end of the show. And then we kind of jump around real quick and see if anybody just doesn't want to take stuff back to their car, if they want to take a flat price for something. So I ended up paying $15 for everything that you see here, except for a few of them there in the back. Those are our new ones. And so I figured you could see if you would pay $15. That is our question for the day. Would you pay $15 for this lot? To tell you the truth, I think it's probably about break even for me, but we'll see, because I can make some money off the show from this one. So first, we did get some cars recently, and they've been sitting here. These are kind of old now. They just didn't have a home in another video, so I thought I'd open them and show them to you real quick. I never saw this whole set. This set came and went. Look at this card. I saw about 4 cars from this set. Yeah, 4. And there's the set. You remember it was the Batman set. I believe this was at Walmart. I really don't know. I never saw it. It came and went and poof, it was gone. And boy, kind of a weird set to be gone, because I did not expect it to go that fast. The cards that I got are trashed, so I'm going to open these. We'd probably open them anyways. This is the Hummer. Nice one. Not my favorite from the set. I really want the twin mill, but never have seen it. I saw it at some shows. I'm not gonna pay that much. Here's Superman's Cove Light. Again, trashed card on this. My Walmart, I think they just take the cars out into the parking lot and run over them with cars first before putting them out. But there's Superman Cove Light. That one doesn't really do much for me. Not a Superman fan to start with, but doesn't really do much for me. Just a second, I'm going to move one of these lights back so we can see it better. Okay, that'll help me. Ta-da! Show the cars a little bit better. So this was the chase piece. Strangely enough, this is the one I found the most of. Weird, I found about 20 of these dumped in a bin with some Hot Wheel cars, but none of the others were with it. So I don't know if somebody's stash got found somewhere in the store, or if an employee had pulled them. I can't imagine that a collector would bring these back and not the others. Anyways, I don't think the car is anything particularly special, and I can't imagine it's really worth any more than the others, but maybe I'm wrong. It's an overboard, so it's kind of a weird car for that. Batman, Superman. By this point in time, the movie's kind of come and gone, so I have not seen the movie yet. Hey, maybe Batman just rides around in a Hummer in that movie. I don't know. We got a few matchboxes. I'm not going to open these right now for time's sake. I got the Jeep Cherokee. The Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk. I like the Cherokee. That's my... Yeah, you can't steal it now. That's my name. There is the Turn Tamer. That sounds much more Matchbox. Look at those wheels, though. Those are pretty sweet wheels from Matchbox. You know, I like what Matchbox has been doing. Boy, Matchbox, I just wish you could make it so I could actually find Matchbox cars. And maybe it's just a little bit too little too late. But I cannot find Matchbox cars anymore. These are some older ones there. I'm going to keep these in the packages because we do have a group of cars that we are preparing to race downhill, and we need a few more, so these guys will go into the downhill race. That is the Backdraft and the Porsche 911 GTI 98 in party colors. And a few more. What is that guy? Oh, another Cove Light. There you go. Another Cove Light. That is not Superman's Cove Light. Not really one of my favorite fantasy cars. And then we've got the Oshkosh Snowplow. I like how this one is the Hannah Plow and Scrape, but we can open this one because it ain't gonna fit on a track. The Hannah Plow and Scrape ain't gonna be plowing or scraping anything because this particular one does not come with the plow. Some of these do come with the plows. Most do, but this one does not. That's just a variation on it. or it's a rip-off, but I don't know which. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't supposed to come with it. So, poor Hannah Plow and Scrape. Oh well. So, let's take a look at this. Now, I'm going to go through these pretty quickly for time's sake. And I'll take the more interesting ones out of the bag. Got a little Jeep Matchbox car there. We've got a tow truck. Oh, I should mention, you're going to see some of these. You guys know that's kind of how I keep track of things, especially some of these without the names on the bottom. Some of these did come with on the card. I've just taken them off the card and thrown them into bags, getting ready to organize them. Yeah, a little tow truck, pretty cool. Hot Wheels. What is this? This is a Panaz. I don't know if that number means anything. Here's another Baja Breaker. This one from probably the Classic series. Just guessing from that paint job. I'm pretty sure it is. Paint job in the flames. That looks like the Classic series. I like that one. I do not have that one yet. But then there are ones like this in the set with the rusted out wheels. The we take the beat up one out of the bag to look at. The trashed window. Not in bad shape. He still rolls, but he's been through some races. This guy's making his living on the dirt track, I think, these days. So there are a few of these in here. That's why I'm not sure this was the best bargain I've ever gotten. This one is one of the better ones in this set, I think. At least for me. It's used, but it is a Corvette. It's used. It's played with Corvette. Rubber tires on this one. Probably nowhere near good enough shape to use for the customs I do. But I like that one. That's pretty neat. I'd pay $1 for that one usually. I thought that was a Matchbox. That is a Matchbox. Little Porsche. We've seen this guy before. Pretty sure we've got him somewhere around here. He's from one of those rock and roll series. I think he was a 5-pack. Some of these we just saw in a 5-pack. Here's one of those California. This one I think came from a 5-pack as well. Maybe not. I don't remember. That's Tail Dragger. I think there's another one of these in here. I think so. Spam! Oh yeah, Spam gets his own car. This was one of the Hormel mail-aways, I think. Haven't opened it, probably won't. Pretty sure that was one of the Hormel mail-aways. This particular car and yeah, this one, I believe these came in the same 5-pack because we saw that 5-pack a few episodes ago. I think those two came to, yeah, maybe not. Wait, maybe this was the older one? No, I don't remember, but I like that Combat Medic. And there is that news van again. That's a thing that they play out here in California. There goes that news van again. This one is a nice one. That is a Lotus M260. I'd pay $1 for that one. That's a nice one. I mean, if I'm paying $1 for them, we're getting up there and making my money work. I thought there were 2 of these urban agents. Oh yeah, here you go. 2 urban agents, because you just can't have enough of them, except one of them's missing his teeth. Urgent agents with no teeth. And this guy does have his teeth. Those teeth will pop out. So, maybe, well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Maybe they will not. Oh, I lied. This is the urban agent where they've been glued into place. That is interesting because, you know what? Wait a second. Let me look at these real quick. So this is interesting. I didn't know there was a variation on this. This particular urban agent's teeth, they're all part of that grill. That's like a molded piece that's just stuck in there. And his little handle here doesn't push in. Like, it's all just one molded piece. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. See, it's all just one molded piece. This guy did have the firing mechanism. You could see it there. It's missing, and you could see in there is his mechanism with that spring. So there were 2 versions of the old urban agent. That's kind of cool. Both of these been played with, but pretty cool. There's treasure hunt. Hey, that would be worth like 15 bucks, right? Yeah, don't email me. I know. It's not worth 15 bucks. That is La Fasta. There you go. A little cool Target, little Indy car, Formula something racer. We've got Roll Patrol. I think this guy was part of the main line. I was trying to see if he was a cop rod, but he is not. He is a regular main line. A little dump truck or cement truck. That one is pretty cool, in good shape. There's a is this way too fast? This is way too fast, right? Oh no, it's a what for 2. Way too fast, what for 2. That is a what for 2. This guy comes in a lot of different variations with that blue. A lot of times. Pretty cool flames on that one. This one, I really thought, this is one of my favorite fantasy cars, the Fast Fish. I did not know we had this one. I think this was a 10, wasn't this a multi-pack exclusive? Somebody tell me. I don't remember. Fast Fish. You always put your name of your car on your car, in case you forget. 09, I don't really remember what 09 was, but I bet that stands for something. There's that other tail dragger I told you about. Let's see if they're the same. Hey, maybe we got ourselves a variation. No. No. I can't tell you how many times I've done this and said nope, and then you guys email me and say it has an extra stripe or something on it. There is a Triumph. Triumph, right? That is a Triumph, yep. We've got ourselves a Edelbrock Cougar. That guy came out a few years ago. Here's a Jaded. The Captain's Curse, not the 4-wheel drive Captain's Curse. This is, of course, some pirate that in 2007. He is the freestyle champion pirate. You know, the pirates were perfect for, you know, off-road freestyle champion types. Got the perfect makeup. There is a wagon. What is that? That's a Chevelle wagon. I should have got that. Should have got that. Could have been impressive. There is a fish and chips. Is that fish and chipped? Fish and chipped? Nope, so fine. Sorry. It is so fine. With those flames, nice flames on it. There is another, what is this guy? 3 three-wheel buggy thing. He is a, I don't know what he is. Didn't we just see one of these? We just saw one. Oh, he's way back there. That's a long ways back there. He is a, what a drag. No, he isn't. Hey, look, did you ever notice that those aren't the same? I don't know what he is. We got 16 Angels. That has become what my son's favorite car for some reason. He would really want that one if he knew we had it. But it has rusty tires on it, or rusty rims, we should say, rusty axles. Here is another one of the real finds in this one. A very cool, yeah, I just forgot the name. The Bywayman, there we go. Bywayman. Main lines. There is a Zender. I know Ghost Jerker was just enthralled with the Zenders there for a while. Real car. Didn't make a lot of them, but that is a Zender Fact 4? Fact 4 or Fact 5? I forget. I think it's a Zender Fact 4, right? Somebody will tell me. So Zender. I thought for a long time that was always a fantasy car, but it is not. And then we've got two of these. I don't know how we ended up with two of these. It looks like they have the same wheels, same everything. Is that a hooligan? That's a hooligan, right? No, it's a track T. That is a track T. It doesn't look like anything different about him. So yeah, track T. Cool. And last, we've got Batman here. These were in the, well, I found mine at Target, so I don't know if they were showing up everywhere or not. There was a Superman and a Batman one. Here is the Superman one. They had both. Really wasn't too interested in these. I kind of got it for the Batman to use as a kind of a gag in future videos. Superman looked really boring there with his police car, so I wasn't interested in him. Ironically, I have seen a lot of the Batmans since and none of the Supermans. So Mighty Minis, I don't know anything about them, and I have not seen any more Mighty Minis. So I don't know if those are a thing, but there you go. There's your information. And Batman, strangely enough, comes with a Batmobile. Don't know if this is a variation on that Batmobile. I do not believe it is. I quickly checked, and I think this is just the regular. Here, this is the regular mainline version, but someone can tell me. I'm assuming that is the new Batmobile. I have not seen the movie. Black rims, black tires, plastic tires, nothing real special about the car. There is a version of this one out with rubber tires right now, but that is not it. And Batman, and that's the only reason I really got this. I don't know if Mighty Minis are gonna get much attention here. So his, looks like his waist swivels a little bit, his arms move. This is total armored Affleck Batman, I think. He's got his little cape there. I'm not a fan of armored Batman, but you know, he's like basically Gigantor Batman. So there he is. I can't fit in the Batmobile. I could rid this city of crime if I could just... Stupid Batmobile. So with that in mind, Batman, fight crime.